Are you an investor looking to buy a property or a business? If you said yes, stay in this video. I want to learn a little bit more about what you're trying to achieve and how I may support you. If you're not an investor right now, you may also benefit from this video. It's going to prepare you to become the next investor. If you are trying to buy off-market deals, properties or businesses, we are the right brokers. Me as a real estate, commercial real estate professional and business broker in Florida, I could help you find the right off-market deals. If you are looking for properties or businesses outside of Florida, no worries. I know a lot of brokers outside of Florida. I can connect you. You don't need to wander around to find the right broker. I can connect you. Therefore, reach out. It is what makes us different. We're not like typical brokers. First of all, we want to understand what you're trying to achieve, which means what kind of properties or businesses you're trying to buy, your criteria. Once we know your criteria, what we're going to do is we go out to find businesses and properties that match your criteria. We don't stop there. We do some basic market and financial analysis, helping you to make informed decisions, which means we're going to prioritize these potential investments from 1 to 3, for example, from 1 to 5. You look at these opportunities and then you make the call. Another thing that makes us different is that we don't stop there. We don't just bring deals and just let you go by yourself. We stay until you close the deal, which means if you need loan, if you need professional support, we can connect you with the right loan brokers, CPAs, and lawyers, and so forth and so forth. We know the professionals in this industry. We don't stop there too. Once you close the deal, we're gonna stay behind to help you stabilize the business, use different scaling vehicles, create systems, processes, empower your team to scale it, and then in 3 to 5 years, sell it, refinance it, or take it public. If you are buying properties, we stay to help you renovate the property, work with the property manager to reduce expenses, renovate and increase the value of that property to refinance it or sell it. Whatever the case may be, reach out and we will love to support you. Now, you may be saying that, hey, AZ, I'm not an investor. I don't want to buy businesses or properties. Fine. But you could become an investor, especially if you live in the United States, because the United States is where capital is highly available and affordable. You know that in the United States, if you just put 3 to 5% down, you could buy your first home. You don't find that kind of capital, that kind of accessibility in the rest of the world. Even if you are a commercial buyer, what's expected of you is to just raise the down payment, 25% or so. Then the rest you could find individual and institutional lenders. Then you can buy that property, you can buy that business. And you have to understand that this is an opportunity you don't find anywhere else. I had a chat with someone I have known for a very long time, but I didn't know him as an investor. In our chat, he was telling me that he raised the capital and they are in the process of buying, not buying actually, constructing a multifamily building. And I was curious because I was wondering why he decided to construct from scratch. And he was explaining to me that that's what the investors want to do. We want to have our own brand. We want to start from scratch. I told him the risk in construction. It takes you longer, 3 years, even more. Plus, there are a lot of moving targets. The interest rate may increase during those years. Prices may increase. And also investors, they may say, give me back the money. There are so many uncertainties, and I advised him that he should look for other opportunities, other options. Actually, I asked him, have you explored in buying existing properties? He told me no. I explained to him the benefit of having properties that have been already built. One of the benefits is if you raise down payments, you can get loan from institutions to buy that property. You don't need to wait 2 years, 3 years, and also you don't want to take any risk. He was not interested. Then I asked him, how many dollars have you raised? He told me $350,000. And I was surprised because people trusted him for $350,000. You trust the bank, why? Because if they lose it up to $250,000, you can get it. The government will give you back whatever you lost. This guy is an individual. He's not even an experienced investor, but people trusted him, and I was impressed. This is a trustworthy and credible guy. I was impressed. Then I asked him, how many months or years gonna take you to raise the remaining dollars that you need to build from scratch? He was telling me that we're trying to raise $2 million and we have $350,000. I told him, look, if you get this $350,000 and get loan, you could be able to buy a property. Right now, I could help you. I could help you find a property. I actually told him that if you are worried about getting loan from an institution, I can find a property and find a seller who wanna finance you, which means there is a concept called seller financing. I told him we can find that kind of property owner who is interested to be the bank too. He was not interested. I hope that he will do more research and could be able to change his mind. But the point I'm making right now is that we need to increase our knowledge. He was raising up to $350,000 without knowing all of these things. He didn't know that constructing from scratch is very risky. He didn't know that. He didn't know that he could be able to leverage, get finance. He didn't need to raise money for the entire project. He didn't know. If he knew, he would have served his investors better. You, wherever you may be right now, you have to increase your knowledge. You live especially if you live in the United States, capital is accessible and affordable. And you should invest your money. You don't want to just keep them in the bank. You know how much interest you get from the bank, 0.5%. How much is interest rate? 5%? I don't know right now, but it was actually 6-7% a few months ago, last year, which means whatever money you are putting in the bank, it's not even overcoming interest rate. You are losing a lot of money. You want to put that money to work for you by buying properties or businesses. If you don't have enough to put down payment, you can collaborate with others. Plus, if you're not interested to directly involve in business, in buying business or properties, and as an active investor, you can be passive investor. You can lend your money to people, investors who are looking for private money. They may pay you 8%, 10% return. Great, better than what the bank is giving you, 0.5% or so. Of course, there is a disclaimer. I'm not a licensed financial or investment advisor, and therefore I'm not giving you finance or investment advice. I'm just sharing with you the information that are out there. I'm encouraging you to further educate yourself and tap into the available capital that you could find in the United States to leverage capital, invest in businesses or properties, or at least lend your money, whatever money you have in the bank, and get better returns. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you have any question, if you are interested to learn more about what we do in helping you buy properties and businesses, reach out and we will love to help you. Thank you very much for watching. Let me turn the camera and show you this beautiful place. It's a gorgeous place. All right, enjoy the rest of the day. Talk to you soon.